Good morning, Hawks. Today is Friday, May 23rd, 2025. My name is Jaden Garcia. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the Texas Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Thank you. You may now be seated. For today's announcements, we'll first look at our attendance. Hawks, let's try to reach 90% and be present in school every day. Hawks, we have 3.5 days until summer break. For our clubs and sports section, we have the following announcements. Hawks, we would like to congratulate this week's Athletes of the Week. We have two. First is an amazing tennis player, Jaden Garcia. Next is a dedicated football player, Damien Zuniga. Jaden Garcia's dedicated plays remarkable record, securing 6th, 3rd, and 2nd place finishes in various competitions, demonstrating his consistent skill and competitive spirit. He deeply appreciates tennis for engaging nature and enjoys the sport immensely. His coach has influenced his approach to the game, providing a lax yet effective training environment. Despite facing tough opponents like Altine, Jaden's strategic play and determination has led to significant victories. His training routine, which includes lap, stretches, and agility exercises, helps build his endurance and speed, while music fuels his motivation. Jaden credits his success to guidance of Fernie and believes that maintaining a strong mental attitude and never backing down is key to his performance on the court. His academic achievements are just as amazing on court achievements. Damien Zuniga didn't feel it was his best football year, but he stayed focused on helping his team, putting in the work and not being lazy. He found motivation in being part of a group that felt like family, making the season fun and meaningful. This mentally preparing him to believe in himself. A tough game against Riverside tested his determination, but he pushed through. Damien hopes to play football throughout his life and encourages young athletes to stay positive, work hard, and keep a healthy mindset. You just have to believe. Damien never gave up and always turned in his grades check during a football on time and never failed once. Congratulations once again to our amazing Athletes of the Week. Order your 2024 through 2025 yearbook, $30 with Miss Hernandez, room 317, cash only. Staff and students are invited to honor loved ones who served in the military or are no longer with us. If you would like to include a photo on the remembrance board, please bring it to room 306. Thank you for helping us pay tribute to their service and sacrifice. 6th grade end of year award ceremony will be here at HMS in the main gym on Tuesday, May 27, 2025 from 9:30 to 10:30 a.m. 7th grade award ceremony will be here at HMS in the main gym on Wednesday, May 28, 2025 from 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. And 8th grade awards ceremony will be here at HMS in the main gym on Friday, May 30th, 2025 from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Please remember that balloons are not allowed in the awards ceremony to avoid visibility from guests. And Hawks, please dress for success. Hawks, remember that backpacks, purses, or bags are not allowed on campus. It is important to always be in dress code on a daily basis. You must be wearing a solid black, gray, or white polo shirt that is tucked in at all times. Only natural colored hair is allowed. On Thursdays, you're allowed to wear college or military shirts, and don't forget to show your Hawk spirit on Fridays. Remember, no hoodies or torn jeans are allowed on campus. We always want to dress for success. Let's go to Studio 2 with Miss Reese.
Good morning, Hawks. I hope you all are having a wonderful Friday morning. Thank you all for being here today. So students, I do want to talk a little bit about the award ceremony as well. When it is your day for award ceremony, you are allowed to dress to impress so you can be here and look beautiful for the pictures that your parents are going to be taking of you. We do want to remind you, if you are going to be wearing a dress that has a spaghetti strap or a smaller strap that's less than 3 inches on your shoulder, you do need to be wearing a sweater or a cover over that. Our dresses that you do choose to wear must be that the length that we do have in our dress code, which is at least 3 inches above the knee. So please take into mind when you're choosing out your outfit that you're going to be wearing for your award ceremony. Students, we are planning that field day for May 29th, where you will be able to enjoy the many activities that we have planned. So any student that receives a referral resulting in discipline detention by admin will be banned from the field day. You instead will attend that credit recovery workshop for the full day. Students, also, if you do not turn in your permission slip, you will also be in that credit recovery workshop. We cannot have you out on the field day and taking the chance of something happening. That permission slip does need to be signed and turned in. So we are pushing the deadline for Tuesday. So if you haven't got it turned in yet, make sure your parents sign it this weekend and you get it back this Tuesday. So those of you students who owe those academic credit hours, to include your house bill hours for your STAR test, your attendance hours, or any technology, library fees, damage fees that you owe, you will not be allowed to participate. So make sure all that is taken care of so you are clear and free. We also do want to remind you that field day is a privilege, not a requirement. And we do want to thank those of you who are sharing information with us. We are getting all of our kids that do not deserve to go to field day because of the actions that they chose. So that decision, the decisions that they made to do, is what's keeping them from going to the field day. And so guys, you've got to make those good decisions. I tell you every single day to make those good decisions so that way you are able to enjoy yourself. We have begun our open registration. We are on the last lap for open registration. We do need everyone to be registered. The last thing I saw on Wednesday, we were at 58%. I haven't gotten an update on the percent where we are at. So that's more than half of that's a little less than half of our campus that hasn't registered yet. Students, if your parents are planning to pick you up and take you home after our award ceremony, they can only do so if you have been registered. So please make sure that you get registered so you can get picked up and leave early that day, and only that day, because attendance does matter, Hawks. The admin team is challenging our students to meet that 97% attendance each day for every day. We haven't met it yet this week. Last week we did have a few times where some grade levels met it, but this week we haven't so far. So we need to make sure we are here every single day, guys, so you can earn those extra water balloons. Right now, our 6th graders have 2 water balloons per student plus 150 water balloons. Our 7th graders have 2 water balloons per student. Our 8th graders have 3 water balloons per student plus 100 extra water balloons. Students, it is important to be respectful and take care of our campus and all of the equipment that you have at your fingertips. If you damage a Chromebook or property or anything else, you will need to pay to replace it, to include the labor that it will take to fix it as well. And don't forget, you will also be receiving those consequences. As always, Hawks, cell phones and earbuds must be turned off and out of sight. If it is seen, heard, or being used, it will be picked up and a $15 fee will be charged. We really do wish that you would leave these devices at home, but if not, then it must be turned off and out of sight. Our focus is on the learning, and these devices are distractions. And just to let you know, Hawks, in case you don't follow the news, our Texas legislation is looking at banning phones at school next year. And so if they do pass that, then there will be a complete ban in schools. So just something to start thinking about. All right, students, so I have some great news. Thank you for all of you who have been going to our lunches, because we did meet our lunch percentage. So you will be receiving a special treat at lunch today. But in order to get that treat, you must be going through the lunch line. So today during lunch, once you go through the lunch line, you can pick up your special treat. Our campus vision is building resilient achievers as our leaders. We can reach our vision by following the PBIS Hawk core values of being responsible, respectful, safe, and present. So some examples of being responsible are following our core values, our class rules, and our campus expectations. Doing what is expected and helping others to make better decisions. Be proud to be a Hawk, because we are proud of you. Never forget that you are loved here at Horizon Middle School. We are super happy that you are here each and every day. Thank you for being here, Hawks. And if someone hasn't told you they love you today, Hawks, I am telling you I love you, and I'm happy you are here. Every day in every way, you are getting better and better, so don't stop reaching for your goals. The decisions you make today affect you tomorrow, so always make those great decisions. Have a great day, Hawks. Now let's go back to Studio One with our anchors.
Thank you, Ms. Reese. This concludes our morning announcements. Teacher, remember to follow the 5-step plan. And please check the students for dress code. That's all for today. Have a great day, Hawks.